Boy, it's been a while, hasn't it? I mean, it's been about what, like 2 years since we posted anything to this channel? Well, in that case, I think it's time for an update, don't you think? So, what you're about to see is a video that I recorded about 6 months ago. Some of the information is outdated, hence why I'm kind of just slapping myself onto here. But it has a lot of the bulk of the information that just explains where we've been, and I feel like it's just kind of pointless to re-explain all that in nicer quality, I guess. But yeah, so I'll meet you back when I contradict myself. It's been quite a while since we posted anything on this channel. I know you're wondering where the heck have we been, but just so you know, the title is not clickbait. It's not a lie of any sort. Altered Buttons is, in fact, coming to an end, and a new channel is going to take its place. We're not a particularly big channel, so I don't know how many people are going to actually care. So if you don't really care about why we're ending, or who we were formerly, you could just skip to this timestamp right here. But this vlog is for the people that did stick with us, because believe it or not, we did have a small niche to this channel. A small group of people that have been supporting us for a while, and who even would message us wondering, hey, you guys okay? Where have you been? Any of those who have been concerned about us, or you're just wondering where the heck are we, this video is for you. So why is Altered Buttons ending? Well, to give you an idea, I have to go back to the beginning, because when Anand and I first started this channel, he was a senior in high school and I was a freshman in college, and we were going to go to the same college. He was coming into USF, and we were going to dorm relatively close to each other. And at the time, we were into Game Grumps and stuff. I was a fan of the John era, and Anand loved the Danny Sexbang era, and we would watch the channel quite often, get a lot of laughs. It provided a lot of great memories for us, and so it inspired us to make this channel. And because we were dorming so closely together, we put some serious thought into it. We were like, you know what? Yeah, what if we made a Let's Play channel? What if we put ourselves out there and actually made videos for the internet to see? And, well, as you know, we did it. We started it in, I want to say, 2014, and I think we officially released 2015. And because we were so close to each other, we were able to get out content on quite a regular basis. In fact, when we first started, we were doing episodes pretty much daily. 2 a day, actually. We tried to match Game Grumps' output, which was insane, by the way. Don't do that if you're new to YouTube, because A, nobody's gonna care, and B, you're just gonna make yourself stressed. Especially when you're in college and you're doing classes and, you're busy as hell. Don't do that, because it's a madhouse. But anyway, we were able to post quite often because we were living close to each other. And, during the first year, that wasn't a problem. In fact, if you can actually tell by the thumbnail coloring, the gray and red era is what I like to call it. When we first started, with Luigi's Mansion, Mario Galaxy, Kirby Superstar. That's when we were dorming relatively close. We were like a building apart, literally. So we were able to, record and every weekend and get stuff out, and I was able to edit, every single day, and it was just an easy flow. Then year 2 came around, and this is donated by the Blue Era. This is where we upped our audio quality and stuff, and yeah, I moved out of the building that I was in, and I moved to a third-party apartment complex across the road from the college, and we were able to meet a little less often. We had frequent breaks at this period of time, because at the time neither of us had cars, so we pretty much just had to, figure out when to meet and how long to record for. And because we were no longer so close to each other, we had to organize equipment and stuff. It just became a bit busier, but it was still manageable at that point. So yeah, at that point, we took a few breaks. But then, we graduated. Specifically, I graduated from USF in 2016, and I moved out of my dorm, and I went back to my parents' house. And Anand was the same deal. He started living at his parents' house once his year 3 rolled around. And so because of this, we didn't have a dedicated space anymore, because like I said, we were able to meet up quite frequently at our dorms. And because now we were back at our parents' house, we had to schedule recording around them, and that was a lot tougher than we thought it would be, because, you know, I graduated, I had to get a job, I had to start paying loans, and Anand, you know, was starting to get into med school, so we just became busier. We didn't have the space to record anymore, really, and we pretty much could only record when it was convenient for our parents, and that just was not very fun to record around, because, and we, don't get us wrong, we love our families, but, you know, we can't really record when, like, a laundry machine is going off, or, you know, our parents are watching TV in the living room. It's just not possible, and it's rude for us to say, hey, you know, can you guys quiet down? We're running a show here. You know, it's just, it doesn't work that way, you know, we had to schedule it around them. So that led to us recording a lot less frequently, taking a lot more breaks, and just having to dip back into reality. And, you know, I had to get a foothold on everything. I ended up getting a radio job. I worked at McDonald's for like a year, and then I got a job at radio, you know, in the radio industry. And, you know, that was fun. I did an update video during that time. You could see me in one of the studios, and it was a fun job, but because of the hours, that made it even more challenging to record, because radio is 24/7, and I was working a lot of overnights, so, and during weekends, by the way, so that made it pretty much impossible. Like, we didn't have the space, we had to record with our families, I was working weekends overnight, so, like, what do you even do at that point? It just became impossible, and, you know, we just could not get together. At one point, I made this promise where we're like, yeah, we're gonna get together, we're gonna record, and we're gonna have, you know, videos out. I think it was like in January of 2019. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and it just did not happen. And so, at that point, we posted the indefinite hiatus announcement on Twitter, and that's where we were for a long time. We couldn't get together, and it just became impossible. So at that point, I was like, okay, I gotta get a job, and I gotta move out of my parents' house so we can get that space back, and hopefully time back. And I worked at it, because my radio job was great, but it was only part-time. So I had to look for something that was more akin to what I wanted, because, you know, radio is great, but it's part-time, and I'm a video editor, and radio and video do not mix. So I spent a whole year trying to, like, apply to jobs and get into the field and finally, you know, get myself started, you know, in my own life, you know, because living with your parents, you know, it's a blessing, because, you know, they're there for you and they can support you, and it's really nice to have that. But when you're 23, 24, and then 25, and you're like, damn, I need to move out, I need to start working on myself, and, you know, doing my own thing, it just becomes, you know, very stressful. So fast forward to late last year. In October of 2019, I had an interview with a well-established television company, and long story short, they hired me. I have a full-time job in producing commercials for television. It's a very fun job. I love it a lot. It can be very stressful, but I am very happy where I am right now. It's awesome. It's everything that I've ever wanted, because I love making videos. So it's just, I go in every day and I have my dream job, and it's honestly really amazing. The problem, though, is that I was hoping to get a job in Tampa, Florida, because that's where we were. We went to USF. USF is in Tampa. Unfortunately, I did not get a job in Tampa. I got a job in Fort Myers. And those for you who don't know Florida, Fort Myers is 2.5 hours away from Tampa. And with that was pretty much the nail in the coffin, because there's no way we can get together now. It's 2.5 hours away, maybe once a month if we're lucky. And that's being very generous. Because not only am I working full-time, Anand is now knee-deep in med school. He is pretty much doing classes year-round now. So, even though I had weekends free again, we just can't do it anymore. The circumstances became too much, and we just cannot continue as alternate buttons. And that's unfortunate because, I really loved doing alternate buttons with Anand. It was our baby. It was something that, it wasn't just, trying to get big on YouTube. It was like, yeah, we're two friends getting together, enjoying the games we love. And, showing the world why we love them. And, telling dumb jokes and having just so much fun, like erupting in laughter over stupid things. And it was just an amazing time. Every time we got together, I was always super excited to get with him and, just sit down and play some games and just have a microphone running in the meantime. And that was a lot of fun. And it's a shame that we can't continue it, but that's just how life is sometimes, I guess. So yeah, to clear the air, we did not have a fallout like most Let's Play channels do. We're still on very great terms. In fact, I dare say that we're even closer than ever, because now there's not the stress of producing videos and, trying to record and stuff. We've just been chilling, really, having fun in Animal Crossing, New Horizons, talking frequently and just, catching up when we can catch up. And he visits every so often. I visit him every so often. So we're good. Our friendship is still strong, so don't worry about that. Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering, if Anand ever comes back to this channel, and I'm positive he will at some point, but if he ever comes back, and we want to record again, the name Altered Buttons will return, because it is only Altered Buttons with him, nobody else, and it's not even Altered Buttons by myself. So it is strictly defined as me and him. That is our thing. And I want to respect that. So that's why I'm rebranding. And, yeah, it's, hopefully he'll come back and we'll be able to relive some fond memories. But, for now, we're just gonna go forward. But I'm sure you're wondering how we're going to end things. And, well, good news. We have a 2-part finale coming. Part 1 is Super Mario Odyssey's Balloon World, and Part 2 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We just get together and we fight a ton of battles. And it's a lot of fun. The editing style is much different than before, because before we would just record for 10-minute segments and then just cut that out, put an intro on there, put an end slate on there, a few editing jokes in between, and that was the episode. But, we wanted to actually get away from that format. We talked about it and we were like, it's getting kind of boring, to just have 10-minute segments just go out and, it's cool, to see us just chill, but we wanted something a bit more energetic. So the style that they're going to be edited in is a highlight reel. Basically, we recorded for an hour and a half straight, and for both episodes, and I cut it up into 20 to 25 minute episodes, and cut a lot of the dull moments, a lot of the silences that might have been the 10-minute mark episodes. And I think that because of this, the episodes are much stronger now, because it's much more energetic, it's moment to moment. It still gets our chemistry across, and it was a lot of fun to edit. It was a lot more work, but I think it came out better than our old episodes did. So I'm very excited to show those off. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when they're airing. This vlog is gonna come first because it's the update video. Then it's going to be the last 2 episodes, and then I'm starting over. So what's going to become of this channel? Well, like I said before, if you were listening, I love making videos. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty much my passion, and I want to continue this channel. I'm setting out on my own. There's not going to be any set guests. Maybe like, my brother or my girlfriend or whoever else I can think of here and there, but nobody permanent. It's just gonna be me, and it's going to be under the name Shenanigans. Get it, Shenanigans? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the name Alternate Buttons more. That was a stroke of genius. But Shenanigans works, even though it's not really original. Naming things is hard. So hopefully the content can make up for that. So I'm going to be striking out my own, and I'm going to be doing videos in the style of what these last 2 Alternate Buttons episodes are going to be. And I'm going to stop myself right there because we're not going to be doing Let's Plays. Again, this was back when I recorded like 6 months ago, and I kind of just want to continue the train of Alternate Buttons and just do Let's Plays by myself and keep the spirit up. But unfortunately, I wasn't feeling any of it. I recorded like I think 3, 4, 5, however many different games, trying to get my stride, and no matter what I was trying, I just was so self-conscious about it. I was anxious the entire time, and I wasn't having fun with it, which is the most important part when you record a Let's Play. So I just kind of like shelved it for a while, and I just needed to take time trying to figure out where I wanted to go with this channel, because I still wanted to create videos. I love making videos. Like I said, that's my job now. But I want to do it, something for fun. I want to do something that is just purely me. It's just, I can just put it out there. It's a lot of fun. It's goofy and it's stupid. And I love it a lot. So instead of Let's Plays, I am going to shift direction, and I'm going to be doing review videos. Perhaps like vlogs, reaction videos, video essays, any type of scripted content, top 10s, that's another one. So basically just, stuff that is more, I guess, opinionated, that reflects more on me as a person. So I just really wanted to do something different, not just harp on Let's Plays. And in general, I'm just kind of, I don't want to say done with Let's Plays, but I'm not really feeling them anymore. I used to watch Let's Play content all the time, and now I'm more watching like Some Call Me Johnny or Scott the Woz or, people like that. And I feel like my inspiration lies there. So I'm not saying that I'm never going to do Let's Plays ever again, because I will at some point. But for now, I want to just shift focus and just do something that I'm really passionate about. And that's review videos and scripted content. Next week, we're going to be premiering part 1 of our Alternate Buttons series finale. And that will be Super Mario Odyssey's Balloon World. And then the week after that, we're going to be posting a video of us playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And that's going to be the end. That's the pinnacle finale of Alternate Buttons. We close it out there. We leave it off on a good note. I'm really happy with how we left it. So, yeah, that'll be in 2 weeks. And then the week after that is going to be the first Shenanigans. And that is going to be a review of Mario Party. This is an idea that I've had for a long, long time. Like back when Alternate Buttons was, still in its prime. I've always wanted to reflect back on the Mario Party series because it's a pinnacle part of my childhood. Like I own the entire series. and I've played every game, and I haven't even played every game with people. Like, I've played it by myself mostly. And it's really funny just to think that, you know, it's a party game meant for multiple players, but it's mostly just been me playing with computers all this time. And I've had my fair share of fun with it, so I just want to reflect on that. And yeah, so it's going to be a review series. The first one gets its own video because it's very important to me. And after that, I'm going to kind of group them all together. You'll see how I do it, but it's not going to be like, you know, 2 gets a video, 3 gets a video, 4, 5, 6. That would take way too much time. And I really, you know, when you explain the rules of Mario Party, you kind of, you know, they don't change. The rules never change, aside from, you know, I guess in the future, like in 9 and 10 and all that. But it would be redundant to say, okay, you know, Mario Party 2, you know, the blue space, you get 3 coins. Like, you know that. So, yeah, I'm going to be grouping them all together, and it's going to be its own series. I have it all planned out. I have a roadmap. So, yeah, it's an idea that I believe in, and I am very excited to show it off. I already got the first one done. I can't wait to show it to you, and I can't wait to do more. So, yeah. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate anybody who supported us over the years. Honestly, both of us, Anand and I. Thank you so much for watching our videos, even if you only watched it like once or whatever. We really do appreciate it. We were just 2 goofballs trying to get videos out and, you know, express our creativity. And we're glad we were able to share it with all of you. So thank you. With that, I have nothing more to say. I'll leave the rest of this vlog to Anand, who just wanted to say his goodbyes. Until next time, I'll see you guys then.
Hey Star Buttons, it's Anand here. I'm over at Sean's place, as you can tell. The setup is practically the same. I think this is the same setup that you did your bid in. And yeah, so Sean pretty much explained everything pretty with good depth. The gist of it being that I'm in med school, so I'm going through that whole process. I'm a whole, like, what, 2 to 3 towns away. Like, every time I drive here, it's like a 2 to 3 hour drive one way. It's just absolutely ridiculous how far it is. But then, of course, you with your job, me with my career, we're just getting busier and busier. So unfortunately, this is a project that has had to find its official hiatus, I guess, since we've been so, like, spotty with how we've been recording. It is unfortunate that it has to end, but in one way it's kind of nice because, like, it kind of brings this realm of, like, completion. And it's not like I'm gonna go away forever. Like, I might pop in and out, and we might do like a one-off every once in a while. It's just gonna be a lot more infrequent. And your boy Sean, he's he's going off to bigger and better things. Yeah, he's behind the camera actually. I realized halfway through this I was mostly talking to him. So that's how good I am on camera. But yeah, no, it's gonna be good for him. Go support him. He's gonna be awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna have much other than through alternate buttons. I don't think I'm gonna have much of an internet presence. But yeah, just go support him. Go watch our videos. That's always nice to, like, see new comments on, like, old videos that we've posted in, like, 2016. Like, wow, people are still watching this stuff. That's cool. It's been a fun ride, and thank you guys for being there with us and being the passengers, the start buttons to our games, because obviously we really couldn't have done this without you guys, without an audience to watch our tomfoolery. So thank you. And yeah, go press start on shenanigans.
You are brilliant on camera, I gotta say.
I'm the best. That's it. I'm good with that.
Sweet. Oh, we have Terry, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's still here.
You want to say something, Terry? Say something to the microphone.
My therapist says my trauma is beyond help. So thank you both.
That feels appropriate.
Yeah, thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry.
All right.
I have another important message for the audience.
Oh, you want one more thing to... Oh.
Play lame, win game.
Okay. Good to know. I want that to be the end. Just me like lounge, and it just fades out.
Yeah.